Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with an action-adventure movie centered on time traveling titled The Adam Project, where a fighter pilot from the year 2050 teams up with his 12-year-old self and his late father on a mission to save the future. The film opens in space by saying, "Time travel exists, you just don't know it yet." 2050, where our lead Ryan as Adam, a fighter pilot, is being chased by futuristic spaceships. Having been wounded by someone, he desperately opens up a wormhole and escapes back in time to 2022. 2022. In this time period, a younger Adam who is 12 years old is struggling to come to grips with the demise of his father, Lewis Reed, in an accident 1 year ago. He keeps acting like a jerk, getting into fights due to his loose talk, and acting like a jerk with his mother Ellie Reed. On the same day night, Ellie left the house to meet a friend which young Adam calls a date. Ellie ordered him to be a good boy and sleep early, while Adam stayed up playing video games. Suddenly there is a power cut. While Hawking, Adam's dog, ran out barking where they heard a noise in the garage. This is when young Adam came across the wounded Adam. After initial concern, realizes that he is the same, an older version of him, as both of them wore the same watch which belongs to their father Lewis Reed. After getting his wound cleaned up, he showed young Adam his spaceship, which old Adam is unable to activate as it can only be activated by Adam's DNA, which is not possible as old Adam is injured, but young Adam could. Then they both entered the spaceship. But the spaceship is damaged and needs to be repaired, which takes time. Therefore old Adam decided to pass the night in the garage. In the morning, both Adams went to the drugstore to get medicine while young Adam met his two bullies Ray and Chuck. Old Adam enters the scene where he motivates young Adam to fight them, which turned out to be otherwise, leading young Adam to be beaten up. Young Adam ran away, while old Adam gave a strong warning to both the bullies, which scared the crap out of them. Young Adam locked himself in the garage, while old Adam apologized to young Adam for not coming in the middle. Young Adam found old Adam's phone and there is a picture of a girl who turned out to be old Adam's wife. The next morning both Adams while having their breakfast. Old Adam said that he needs to travel to 2018 to protect her wife as she was last seen in 2018, but he was told that she was dead during re-entry. And also revealed that he needs to travel to 2018 before their father's old business partner, Maya Saurian, finds him. Also said that Lewis was the one to invent time travel and named it the Adam Project. After his death, she became the sole owner of it. He also reveals that in his timeline Saurian has full control over time. And he suspects that Saurian is the one that killed Laura. After this conversation, they are attacked by Saurian and her henchmen. But Laura arrives in time and saves them, and a good action scene takes place. And Laura told them that she saw a spaceship traveling from 2018, which later turned out to be Saurian warning her younger self to buy the right shares, making her unstoppable in the future. So they came up with a plan that Laura will stay back and distract Saurian, while the two Adams can return in time to 2018 and change whatever happened. But old Adam disagreed with it, as changing the past will never allow Laura and Adam to meet as if they both never happened. But Laura made him leave. Both Adams came to the conclusion that it is their father, Lewis, who is the only person that can fix this. Saurian finds Laura and kills her, and went after both Adama. However, they managed to travel back to 2018. 2018. In 2018, Lewis is taking a class. Old Adam shows up as a student, and after class, Lewis is able to recognize him as his own son. Also surprised to see young Adam. He is debriefed about the situation in the future and how Saurian altered the timeline and returned to the past, and asks his help to stop Saurian. And also came to know that he himself is the father of time travel. Fully aware of the consequences of meddling with the future, Lewis tells them he won't be a part of their plan and they need to return to their respective timelines. Lewis also asked do they have any scientific proof that Saurian changed the timeline. While old Adam complains about how he hasn't done his part as a father and never came home from work. Young Adam also confronts old Adam and claims that he shut down his emotions for his father because he is dead. He forgot how, no matter how tired, Lewis was always fully there when he played catch with Adam. Clearly affected by the words of Adam, he returns home to ask his wife if he has been a bad father and husband. She responds that while he isn't there a lot of the time, it doesn't make him a bad person. The fact that whenever he is available he is fully there. In between, Sorian travels back to 2018 Sorian where she warns her about Adam and how he is going to betray her in the future. Protecting the timeline. The two Adams go to the Sorian's base where old Adam is attacked by Sorian's men where young Adam helps him to stop them. Then comes Lewis Reed where he explains old Adam how destroying the accelerator won't help as Sorian will simply rebuild it. How a mathematical equation created by Lewis is the only way to make time travel possible and it is not known to any human except him and also stored in a hard drive that is present at the core center of the accelerator. During this, young Adam is kidnapped by Maya Sorian, while old Adam and Lewis took the drive from the accelerator and they are stopped by both Sorians and threatened that they would kill young Adam. But he escaped the gun held to his head, but that shot hit the accelerator, which destroyed it, and a shot from a future Sorian's gun hit the 2018 Sorian, which led to both deaths. They escaped from the safe. After that, in an absolute tearjerker moment, Lewis tells both his kids that he loves them no matter what and he never meant to upset them. With the future fixed, the two Adams could disappear at any moment. Before that happens, they three went to the house and played catch together for one last time. When Lewis picks up the ball after a loose throw, the two have vanished. At the end, with the timeline now corrected, both Adams subconsciously remember their adventure. The young Adam remembers to hug his mother and also to appreciate her more as she was also suffering. The old Adam also meets Laura in a class just as they originally did, and Adam tells her he found her.